Hi everyone, this is your boy Rashid of the Red Pill Diaries, and I just want a little short, or I'll call it a quick hit. And I just want you to see these bananas. I was in Walmart last night around 10:05, 10:08, something like that. And I went into Walmart to get some bananas and some grapes before I picked my daughter up from work, and my little 16-year-old. And so these bananas that I bought, they were greenish yellow, right? And I got them because I knew I would have them for a few days, right? So I got them where they're green, but they're turning yellow. From the time of last night, October 7th, right? At 10:05, 10:08 something, I think I checked out of Walmart around 10:30, 10:40, something like that. From that time to this time, which is, I think it's about, let's see, it's about 10 o'clock, a little after 10, October 8th. Look at the bananas. They didn't have, I just pulled these off this thing. They did not have the speckles on here, right? They did not have the bruises and lesions across here. They didn't have the bumps and bruises on here. In less than 24 hours, or 24 hours to be exact, this is what I get. I just so happened to take them out of the little plastic bag that you get to put your bananas in. Just so happened to take them out, and I looked at them. I said, "Whoa! I hadn't even had these things roughly a day." And look at this. This is letting you know something is up also with this food supply. So it's best that you start growing your own food and learn. Or if you don't know how to, try to. I'm teaching myself to do some of this stuff. Because the best farmer is when you farm yourself and become a farmer, and the best food is when you grow the food and get the satisfaction of eating it yourself. I'm just saying, look at this stuff. This is absolutely unheard of. I remember as a child, and even as a teen, and even in my early 20s or 30s, when I was in my early 20s and 30s and stuff, and early 40s or whatever, the food like this lasted longer than this. And I remember it started changing just a few years ago, right? And I noticed that tomatoes and cucumbers and things like that would go bad. You would buy them and they would go bad in less than 3 or 4 days. And I know when I was growing cucumbers and tomatoes, I would pick them off the vine and I would keep them on my counter and they would be fresh for a while. Now, when you go to the store, look at this stuff. What does this tell you about the food supply? And what does this tell you about what needs to be done in your household and on your land, or if you don't have land, in your apartment, to try to grow as much in potted plants, or try to grow upward of some of this food? Because when the food supply is shut off, or when this keeps happening, you're going to have an alternative thing of food. You're going to have an alternative source of food. And I'm focusing on this because I just want you to see this. Last night, around the same time, it was greenish yellow. And look at it today with the abrasions, bruises, and lesions on here. Okay? This is your boy Rashid of the Red Pill Diaries. I just had to drop that just for you to see for yourself. Be aware of the food supply. There's no better time than now to become a farmer. There's no better time now to learn how to cultivate and grow some of your own food, even if you're in a small apartment or whatever. It's better to have something and not need a lot than to need a lot and not have something. Okay? I'm out. I love you. Stay strong, stay true, but always remember, stay righteous. Peace.